What is going on in your third party situation? How does your person currently feel? What is your person's next actions towards you? What is going on with this third party situation? Pick a card, tarot card reading, and it is timeless. Reading number 1, we have the Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. Reading number 2, we've got the Lightseers tarot deck. Reading number 3, we've got the Mystical Moments tarot deck. So if you want to pause the video, connect your energy with the tarot deck that has a message here for you today. All of the timestamps are down below. We're looking at your third party situation. What is going on? What is your person's next moves towards you? We want to know all of the things. Are you on their mind? How do they really feel? What are their intentions? Everything. So let's get on with today's readings. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. What is going on in your third party situation in today's Pick a Card tarot card reading? What does the universe want you to know? What do you need to know? Where are your pathways? What choices do you have? What's going on here? What's your person's next moves towards you? Are you on their mind? We want to know everything. So welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie, by the way. I live in England. I'm going to split the deck into 4 elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. So down this side is you. Down the middle is your person. Down the far side is the other person connected to your person. I always call them the third party, and they're always the furthest away from you. I've got the hiccups. All of the connecting energy. Oh, silly hiccups. If it looks like I've paused the video, it's because I'm waiting for the hiccups to go. Sometimes they just get out of hand, don't they? What is your best method for stopping the hiccups? My kids, they're in their 20s, but they had wild theories when they were growing up of how to get rid of the hiccups. For some reason, the hiccups really distressed them, and they would do the most random, weird things under superficial, by the way. So if you've got a foolproof method that gets rid of it, let me know. So you've recently had the 4 of Swords, which is feeling isolated. It feels like biding your time. Sometimes the 4 of Swords feels like rejection, but no, it feels like you're just being at peace with this. You've been biding your time. You may have just been having a bit of time to yourself, but just thinking, but it feels like quite happy and it feels quite positive. They've had this 7 of Swords reversed, which is they're a little bit of a slow energy, a little bit of a timid energy. They're meant to be doing things for the greater good and they don't really know what to do. The 7 of Swords is always my pension pot for the future card, like what you need to do today that's going to benefit your future self. Sometimes you've got to tuck everything away. Sometimes you've got to put peas in pots. Sometimes you have to make a plan and a strategy. It's almost like a game of chess sometimes. But when it's reversed, they're out at sea and they don't have a map and they don't know how to navigate. Not that a map of the sea would be much good, would it? Because it's just a body of water. So there's that. And in between you both is a bit of a loss of focus with the 2 of Pentacles reversed. And this is in the recent past. It feels like the both of you, to be honest, it feels like both of you quite content. The both of you not necessarily needing each other around 24/7, quite happy, security, waiting. It feels like waiting for your person to do what they need to do. And they've just been dragging their feet a little bit. But in the recent past, it feels stable and like you've had other things to do and they've had things to do and you've both been maybe communicating, but it feels nice. It feels nice. So you know what's been going on. The Hierophant card reversed is the other person in this and the Hanged Man. There's going to have to be a sacrifice for them to move forward. We're waiting for your person to make the sacrifice with the 7 of Swords reversed. The Hierophant card reverse can sometimes be that things just aren't particularly great, or it can just be a different kind of connection. Like it could be that the third party or the other person connected here wants it to look like what a marriage is, even if it doesn't function what society would think a marriage is or what their community would say that a marriage is. It's almost like for show a little bit, but they're having to make a sacrifice to move forward, and it feels like both of them having to make a sacrifice to move forward. You've got the Queen of Cups at the moment, and she's reversed, so you're not particularly very happy, and you're not happy with your person because they're keeping you out of a decision that they've made. The King of Pentacles reversed feels like they've made a choice and a decision, and they haven't necessarily spoke to you. I think they may have told you about it, but they didn't talk about it with you. They didn't take your opinion, or they just made this snap decision, and you're like, what? It feels confusing. It feels like you should have been part of that decision, and they done it themselves. We've got the Seven of Cups in the middle of you both at the moment, which is feeling like, well, what are we doing then? And it feels like whatever it is that they've done has completely blindsided you because you weren't expecting them to do that. The other person in this has got the Ten of Cups. It feels like they've got their way of, oh, look at us, we're great, we're perfect relationship. And I'm looking at them and thinking, oh, so what compromise did they have to make? Because and the problem is for them at the moment is whatever they're celebrating at the moment as a family or with family around them, it's short-lived. It's short-lived, so it's for show. And the thing I'm seeing in my house is like in my in my head is like a show house. I don't know if you have it where you are, but in the UK, when a new housing estate is built and the builders and the property firm wants to start selling off, they have show houses, so you go and have a look around, and it's like with the most beautiful furniture and shows you how to live in the house. It kind of feels like this is a show house, and on the outside it looks great. There may be a method to your person's madness, because it feels like whatever they're doing right now is confusing the heck out of you, because you feel like there's something being hidden. You may be seeing things on social media that contradict what your person's saying as well. We've got the Empress in the middle of them both. The thing I'm instantly picking up, and this isn't going to fit for anyone, her daughter is pregnant, and it's not going to fit for everyone. If that does fit you, this is definitely your reading. But yeah, it feels like someone around them's pregnant. I've had this a lot lately. I had another reading about someone around being pregnant and people being happy about it, and it was like a member of the family. And if you've recently seen that reading, this may be a follow-up reading for you. Anyway, that's that. It's not going to fit everyone, but again, it feels like they're having to put on a happy front, and because your person's the King of Pentacles reversed, they're doing the superficial and fake thing, and they're going along with it. Their feeling and their heart isn't in it. They don't want to be there. They don't want to be doing it. If they've got a smile on their face, it's not true. It's what's on the inside. Their heart on the inside feels like it's not there at all, but it's keeping this person happy. So moving forward, you've got the Eight of Pentacles reversed, which is you kind of pulling your energy away from it, to be honest. You're like, I'm not working for it. I'm not fixing it. I'm not doing it. I'll be open and listening to it, but I'm removing my energy. Your person's got the Page of Cups, which is them like going, hi, I'm back. And it feels like they're turning on the charm, to be honest. The thing that I'm seeing in my head is someone who's really turning on the charm. Oh, before we go any further, I completely forgot. Put a like on the reading to help boost the channel. Every time someone puts a like on it, it puts a thumbnail in front of somebody who's never found this channel before, and maybe they'll take a positive reading from this channel, and it'll be all down to you. Subscribe, turn your notifications on if you haven't already. Private readings are available. I do a lot of third-party readings, complicated situations, all of that. I like to find people their pathway and choices, and so that people can do what's best for them. So they're available. They're on my website, and on my website I have a pull a card page as well. If you pull a card on my website, it will automatically generate a card for you, and then you scroll down the bottom and see what the card is. So that's there. It's my favourite thing about my website, to be honest. We've got the death reversed in the middle of you both, and that's you kind of putting the wall up. It feels like them coming in and they're just being a bit cheeky, and they're trying to win you around again, and you're doing that thing of going, no, I'm not looking. No, I'm not looking. Part of you's completely melting, and the part of you just wants to like put your arms around them, but the biggest part of you is like, no, 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 you're going to have to work harder than that. You can't just come back in as a page of cups and think that I'm going to be happy because it feels like they excluded you from a decision they've made. The other person in this, back down to reality of whatever this celebration is, it's a bit of downtime for them. It's a little bit of self-pity. It's like, well, where's everybody gone? And they're really scared of losing your person with the Four of Pentacles reversed. It feels like an over-attachment, a fear of loss. And it's because they know that I've got a feeling the third person in this is fully aware that your person is seeing somebody. I don't know if they're aware that it's you or not, but it feels like they're happy to put up with it for the nice sunny days where everyone is together and celebrating that. They're happy for that. But then they have time on their own when your person's with you. And they don't want to look through messages, because if they're confronted with it, they're going to have to deal with it. And it feels like if extended family members knew that your person was seeing you or seeing somebody else or being unfaithful, they'd force this person to deal with it, and they don't want to. It's almost like they're going along with it just to maintain. And then it's the choice that they're making as well, isn't it? They're deciding to do that, when if they actually really wanted a different kind of relationship, they would look at it, address it, and then move to a relationship that gives them what they, you know what I'm saying. I don't know why I said it like that. Anyway, I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you and your person. Are they going to be able to make you melt like butter? I don't know why that's in my head, but there we go. I've got a spider just like dangling on a cobweb strand. It's like, Mission Impossible, when they drop in from the ceiling. Spiders just dropped in from the ceiling, like about a metre away from me. Great. Absolutely fantastic. Can I just shift over this way a bit? Yes. Oh, honestly, I don't like spiders. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you and your person, because I want to know, are they going to win you back around again? Can you both move forward from this? I'm going to split the deck, and also the long-term thing, how long is the other person going to put up with whatever it is that they put up with? The Magician, that's nice. And the Justice card, yeah. You come back in again. You'll let them back in. I think you're going to give them a little bit of what for, as you should. A bit of a fresh start for you both. That's really nice. Nine of Cups, wishes being granted. Yeah. Behind you is the Death card. So this Celtic cross is from that point up there where you're resisting just letting them in. I think you're going to give them a little bit of a hard time, but they're going to have to work for it, aren't they? Because they excluded you from the choice and decision that they're making. The Nine of Cups is wishes being granted. Opportunities to come is the Three of Swords. There may be a point where, it's a difficult situation. Someone here is going to get hurt. And for your connection to move forward, someone has to get hurt. Unfortunately. And it's like, yeah, it's hard, isn't it? So the underlying question is, can we really have a fresh start together? Do we really love each other? Do we really want it? With the Ace of Cups, I'm going to say, yeah, you both do. The Queen of Wands is the timing on this, you sitting and waiting and having the confidence to know that the things going on right now are just maintaining a status quo. It feels like your person being superficial and fake with the third party to seek approval or tick the boxes, and then they're going to be back round to you again. Attainment, Ten of Cups, happiness for the both of you, but true happiness, not fake happiness. And then the Five of Cups, learning from the past. There's someone here that's going to is going to get hurt, unfortunately. And it may not even be, that's the thing, like, if this connection comes to an end, your person and the third party, I'm not sure that the third party is going to be completely heartbroken about losing your person. I think they're going to be upset about losing what comes with it, but I think there'll be other family members that are more upset about it. But your person has the ability to win them around. There's lost regret and renewed hope here. And there's a hopeful future as well. And there's two people, you both love each other. They've got true love for you, you know. So, yeah, I think that's the message that I have. If you claim the reading, let me know. I do like to know that the right people have got the right readings. Even if you're watching it like 10 years from when I uploaded it, it's timeless. There's a reason that you've been brought here today. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. I'm going to put this spider out of the window because I don't want it dangling. It's just dangling like abseiling into my room right next to my desk. Maybe it's having a tarot reading, who knows. Anyway, I will see you soon. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your pick a card tarot card read, and we're looking at your third party situation, what is currently going on, the next moves towards you, all of the things, where your pathways and choices in this situation. The cards are running all over the place. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. Down this side is you, and this is them. Down the far side is the other person connected to your person. This is always the third party. They're always the furthest away from you. Then we've got all of the connecting energy. I've got the hiccups again. So, in the recent past, you've had the Ace of Wands for this, which is feeling like a bit of a false start for the connection, and it's because they've had the Star reversed. They've had to keep everything a secret. They've had to there's people around them that judges them quite a lot. Other people's opinions, closed minds, closed attitudes. In between you both is the Seven of Swords, which is a little bit sneaky behaviour. The both of you kind of, you know, doing the thing. It feels like you're both seeking privacy. It's not kind of started the way that you wanted it to start, even though it was quite a nice start. I've got a feeling that you may not have been aware of the situation that you were getting into, so you may not have known that there was somebody else around. You may have thought your person was single. That's kind of what I'm picking up from that. And you caught feelings and then you found out, or, you know, you found out, but then the feelings and it got a bit messy. This connection for you didn't start the way that you wanted it to start. And part of you's worried about what people will think. It doesn't matter what people think. Your happiness is your priority. Let people understand what they want to understand. Everyone can go live their life the way they want to. No one should impose on anyone how anyone else should live. But it does feel like your person wasn't necessarily upfront about the situation that they were in, and then you found out about it. So there's that. It just sucks, doesn't it? At that point, the other person had the Ten of Wands reversed, which is taking the burden of the connection. The Five of Swords in the middle of them both feels like arguments, to be honest. It feels like this person's been working or doing the things. They may have been away working. It feels like your person may have been left unattended, and they got into trouble with you. It feels like, yeah, okay, they're connected, but are they connected? Because yeah, it may be that this is an ex now. Now that and you may just be thinking, well, is the ex still there? Are they still sleeping together? Are they still doing things together? I don't think they've had sex or anything like that for quite a long time, for a very long time, before you come on the scene. It feels like, to be honest. Because it feels like the other person was busying themselves with work and distractions and not wanting to be there, really. You've got the Knight of Swords at the moment for your person. You know that you want them. You know that you want them, and you know that they want you because they beelined you. They weren't completely upfront about the situation that they were in. And it does feel like, we've got the Ten of Pentacles reversed for them at the moment, so this is broken up. The Queen of Cups reversed, they're not particularly very happy about it. We've got the Five of Pentacles reversed in the middle of them both, which is going through really difficult times. There may be financial things going on there. Again, it feels like an ex. Your person may have to pay some kind of spousal support or family support or child thing, whatever. It feels like the finances here are icky, the assets are icky. Again, your person wants to keep telling you they want to be with you. They want to be with you. They're attracted to you. You've affected their mind, their body, and their soul, and their spirit, and all of it. Got the Knight of Wands in the middle of you both. Lots of action, lots of passion, lots of chemistry. Again, you didn't know the situation that you were getting into. It's not fair, really, is it? But I think you need to make the best of it, or you're trying to make the best of it. You're moving on to the Eight of Wands reversed, which is a little bit of a slowdown. At the moment, things feel like they're flying by, but it feels like things slowing down a little bit. And it's to do with your person's death and rebirth card reversed, a little bit of stagnation, and we've got the Wheel reversed in the middle of you both, which is a feeling like just disappointments, delays. The other person in this has the Four of Wands reversed, which is they're moving house. Wherever they're moving to, they're not going to get the keys when they think they're going to get the keys. The paperwork isn't going to exchange in time. If these two people are still living together but they're not together, it's going to just take a little bit of the logistics of life. That's what it feels like. We have the Six of Swords reversed. In the middle of them both, there's like this half-hearted energy between them both. They just can't be bothered with each other. If they are having to live in each other's space at the moment, it's just dead awkward. The third party or the other person is waiting to move on and has their mind, their body, their spirit has moved on, but it's the waiting for. And if they're not living together, this person's waiting to move away, relocate away. So there's that. I don't know if your person knows about that or not. But it's that's going to be causing the hold-ups and delays, especially if you're waiting to move in with your person. It just feels like a chain of events. One thing holds everything up. I'm going to do a Celtic cross for you and your person. What else do you need to know? If you claim the reading, let me know. I like to know the right people have got the right reading. If you want to support the channel, put a like on the reading. It helps put the thumbnails in front of someone who has never seen it before. And maybe they'll take a positive message. Private readings are available. Subscribe, turn your notifications on, all of the YouTube things. If you go on my website, I have a pull a card page. You can generate a tarot card and it will tell you the meaning underneath. So there's that, the Judgment card. This is for you and your person. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're just wanting this to all tie up now, aren't you? You're wanting the ties to cut here. You two were brought together for a reason, and yeah, your person wasn't necessarily upfront with you, but they're not connected. I don't think they've been intimate or anything for a really long time. It just doesn't feel like that. And they may have been stuck having to live together for quite a long time because of finances. Um, the Three of Cups celebrations, the Three of Coins. You really want to be part of your person's team. It's about combining resources, working together and planning for the future and taking the steps to make it happen. There's not only love and passion between you both, there's friendship here as well, and that will do good long term. So the Hermit is behind you both, which is the secrecy, the seeking privacy of the connection. I don't know if it's already come out that you're connected, but it will do soon if it hasn't already. Your person may say not yet, not yet, not yet, but it will do after that. They're not saying it just because they don't want to say it, because they don't want to tell anyone. They're saying it because they are genuinely waiting for the right time. The Five of Cups, lost regret and renewed hope. One thing coming to an end to start a new thing, turning around and facing the future rather than looking at the past, because I think it really bothers you the way that you both met. I think it bothers you that your person wasn't upfront about the situation that they were in. If you want a happy future together, you're going to have to make peace with that and just accept that, well, that's what happened. If anyone judges you for it, they don't know that. They don't know, do they? It's none of their business. Everyone can stand in judgment, can't they? But they don't really know what they're talking about. You both got feelings, and then your person told you about it. You may even found out by accident. So we've got the Chariot. The universe brought you together for a reason. This is a secret question, and this is the underlying thing. Are we going to be able to move forward together? The timing on this is the Three of Swords, which is just the pain of all of this that's going on at the moment. I think you go through phases of feeling betrayed by your person, by them not being upfront with you. You do need to learn. You do need to get to a point of putting the past behind it on this. If you want a future with this person, you're going to have to overlook that, because it feels like they genuinely liked you. They in their head were single, because this connection's been over for a long, long time. And it does feel like the third party is moving away. The Queen of Wands, they're very attracted to you. And the Knight of Cups, you're going to have a nice time together. Yeah, they can't help but come running towards you, you know. They just can't help it, can they? And the only thing that we haven't got is the Knight of Pentacles. So once things get moving, once this person's moved to wherever they're moving to, it's almost like I see a bridge, you know, a bridge like coming in. You know when a bridge goes up to let the boats underneath and then it goes back down again. It's like the bridge is going down so that you both can cross it and have a nice happy future. Yeah, that's what I have for you. You've got a lot of love. You've got a lot of love for both of you have. There's also great sex as well. And I think it's been a long time since your person's had great sex. Any kind of sex, probably. So there's that. Anyway, there's the things that come in. I just repeat, and there we go. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you'd like me to pull a card for you when I have my coffee in the morning, request pull a card in the comments. You can do it underneath any of my readings. I keep forgetting to say it, but you can do it. I'll shuffle my deck and I'll tell you what card I got. Might make sense, it might not. I will see you soon. Welcome to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I absolutely love reading tarot for you. Welcome to your Pick a Card Tarot card reading. Today we're looking at your third party situation. What is going on? What are these? So we've got the Emperor, the Two of Cups, the King of Swords and the Hierophant card. Should we just end the reading now? That may just be the shortest reading ever. So we've got the Emperor, the Two of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant card. Your person's very, very sure how they feel about you. They don't want to cut you off. There's marriage on the cards here for the both of you. Maybe you're already married. You two just really love each other. Really, really love each other. You're quite stable and secure in your connection, even though it's a third-party situation. You both know how each other feels about each other. So I'm going to put these back in the deck, because if they're going to come out, I want them to come out in a spread. So I want to see where they come out as well. Yeah, it's just two people that love each other, don't they? Maybe there's a third party trying to come in between you both. Maybe that's what it is. You know. So I'm going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly 4 angels, offering us a circle of protection, so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and an open mind. You've got the 4 of Swords. This side is you. It's more like a sync on this. Down the middle is your person. Down the far side is the third party. See, the third party is trying to take your place, because we've got the Emperor, the Two of Cups, and the King of Swords all down there. They're trying to take your place. It feels like, I don't know if you've ever seen that film, Fatal Attraction. It's like an 80s film. I can't remember who's in it. Is it Demi Moore or someone that looks like her? Might not be. Anyway, there's that. Yeah, they're definitely trying, aren't they? I think they're trying to cause trouble. It's almost like a chameleon. That's also come up in another reading recently as well. They're trying to morph themselves in. They're definitely looking for something. Down here is the Hierophant card between the both of you. So it's you two that have been connected for quite a long time. The 4 of Swords is, it feels like a happy little place that you've been in. You're waiting and biding your time. Your person is terrified of losing you with the 4 of Pentacles reversed. And this feels quite nice. It feels like you're both on the same level. It feels like you're more grounded, that you know that you and your person this is a blip in the relationship. This imposter, because I'm going to call them an imposter, because they shouldn't really be coming in and messing, should they? They've got the Emperor, and it's the female version of the Emperor, and they feel like they want what you've got, and they're not going to get it. And they've got the Devil in the middle of them both, which is, they're definitely trying something. They're a troublemaker. I don't like them. They've got the 2 of Cups at the moment. They're a little bit delusional. Got the Page of Wands. And before you start switching it all around, going, oh no, that's me over there. No, it's not. Like, you are always here. The other person, the furthest away from you, is always furthest away. If this doesn't fit you, then this isn't your reading, by the way, before anyone gets really stressed out. So your person at the moment has got the Star reversed. They're closed off to this, but there's some loyalty here. I don't know if this is a friend or an ex from the past, or someone who had a crush on your person from the past. The message that I'm getting in is this person had a crush on your person in the past, and they found them on social media, and they're kind of stalking them a bit. I don't know if it was like first love. No, it feels like your person wasn't even in a relationship with them. Maybe in high school, college, university, their first job, something like that. This person had a crush on them, and your person wasn't interested. They probably didn't even know they existed, to be honest. And this person's trying to be you. If you're on Facebook or any of the social media and you have a suspicious account trying to add you, don't add it. Don't add it. You've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's just a case of you're doing the right things. You're doing what you should do. You know that this is just it at the moment, isn't it? It's stressful, but your energy seems quite grounded in this. You feel You know your person loves you. You know this person's a troublemaker. You know this person doesn't stand a chance with your person at all because they're totally not their type. You've got the Seven of Swords reversed in the middle of you both, which is just a little bit of a timid energy. And also you may not be telling anyone about it. You and your person may be keeping it secret because you don't want this person over here to know that it's caused problems, or that, you know, because it may be part of them, they look at your social media to see if they've had an effect. They aren't, but they're looking. And that may be why you got the Seven of Swords reversed, because you don't want to leak any information out there to let them even think that they've got any power or control over this, because they haven't. And it does feel like someone that your person knew a long time ago. And I don't think your person necessarily knew them. You know, we all go through like university, college, high school, university, college, first jobs, all of this. We go through, and it feels like your person may have been aged between 16 and 19. And if we think about the amount of people that we come into contact between the ages of 16 and 19, we don't remember all of them at all. We only remember the people who were in our group, and this feels like this person wasn't even in their group. But they're trying. They're trying. We've got the King of Swords up there for them, and it's the female King of Swords. Yeah. And we've got the World. It feels like this person then saying, I'm going to tell everyone. I'm going to tell everyone that we had an affair. They haven't at all. You know that they haven't. I know that they haven't. Your person knows that they haven't. Everyone on this table knows that they haven't had an affair, but it's almost like they're sinking to a whole new low. You've got the Wheel of Fortune. At that point, it's going to bring closure in for you. It's going to open up a new chapter for the both of you. Your person's got the King of Cups, which is unconditional love for you, but you know that already. The Six of Wands is good times ahead of you both. It feels like both of you just getting back on track again. It's almost like this person over here outs themselves for being a complete weirdo, because they feel like they're a weirdo. I don't like being rude about people, but you know, it's almost like the moment they say, well, I'm going to tell everyone, it takes the power out of it, because then you just go on then, who's going to believe you? And then it feels like at that point they realise like, oh, okay. So I'm going to do a Celtic cross. I don't think I need to do a Celtic cross for you and your person, because you're both perfectly happy together. You're going to both be perfectly fine. It's a tricky situation that you're dealing with. I want to do a Celtic cross to see if, after the World comes into play, what are they going to do then? I want to know all about the third party. Why are they doing this? When are they going to get bored? And when are they going to move on? I'm going to split the deck into four elements. 4 seasons, most importantly for angels. Wheel of Fortune, so that's when they're going to move on, because you are the one that's going to control the narrative of, it's almost like they're saying, oh, I'm going to tell everyone, but you could be like, go on then, because everyone's going to think it's a joke. And by doing that and standing up to them, it brings in closure, and it makes them have to move on. The Moon, yeah. If you want to support the channel, put a like on the reading. It helps to put the thumbnails in front of people that have never seen it before, and maybe someone will take a positive message from my channel, and that'll be thanks to you. So I really do appreciate that. Subscribe, turn your notifications on. Private readings are available. I don't think you need it though, but they are there. I do a 12-month forecast. You basically book a 25-minute reading, and it can be about whatever you want. Not medical, but anything you want. Like you could do a 12-month forecast, a monthly forecast, career, whatever. It's up to you. So they're there. So this person's got the Moon. See, I think that's what the thing is here. This person's doing it all secret on the down low, and in their head, they're having a relationship with your person. They're not at all. And they think that no one wants this to come out because at the moment, you two are keeping it quite private. You haven't really told anyone. So they're taking that as, well, I've got power here. They don't want it to come out. But equally, this person doesn't want anyone to know because they've done it before. And the moment that everyone knows about it, the people that know that they've done it before are going to be like, oh, right, okay, they're doing it again. Confusion, dreams, desires, they're really rubbish at picking things in their life. Two of Cups, they're absolutely convinced that they're in love with your person. Behind them is the Hanged One. They're going to have to make a sacrifice to move forward. In their head, they're like, well, we're going to make plans. They need to make plans for themselves, and that's the opportunity to come. And it feels like them kind of saying to someone, oh, yeah, but we're running away together. They're not at all. The Emperor, which is their stubborn energy. The Six of Swords, they are going to move on eventually. The Knight of Cups, they're going to do it to somebody else. And the Empress, yeah, they're just going to keep going on and on and on and on and on and on. And the next person may well be a woman that they do it to. Or a completely different type of person. I'm like, well, what do they get out of it? Maybe the Two of Wands is them looking for their next, like, relationship. It may well be fake accounts that they set up as well. It may be that they're just a massive internet weirdo, bit of a troll, you know. And it may be the next account that they set up is a completely different type of person. If they're on dating sites, I wouldn't be surprised if they've got 5 or 6 individual profiles with different names and different photos and different genders and different sexualities and all of that. It's just a mess, isn't it? I don't think I've had a reading like this before. So if this is your reading, you're going to be perfectly fine. There's going to be a moment where this person's going to be like, I'm going to tell everyone, and you're going to be like, go on then. Because they don't want to tell everyone. Because they've got no one to tell. It feels like there's everyone around them's dropped out anyway, you know. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection. Say that your angels take you on your way. You're going to be perfectly fine. You and your person have got a lot of love. Stress, but a lot of love. And this person will move on. And you're going to take control of it. And that's nice. I'm going to wrap you in another bubble of protection because I keep wittering on. And I will see you soon.